Mm-hmm. Good evening, my wonderful friends, Facebook family. Your friend here once again, Munge Washira, the diabetes peer educator and the weight loss advocate. Having gone through the ketogenic diet for just slightly over 1.5 years to date, successfully reversed type 2 diabetes using a doctor-initiated intervention method where we have been able to cut out carbohydrates from my diet so that we can manage diabetes condition, and also, other than managing the diabetes condition, to reduce on the excessive weight that I had, because I was at my highest, I was at 83.3, ranging 84 kgs with a very distended tummy. I have always been a slim person, but unfortunately, due to sedentary lifestyle, poor eating habits, alcohol, what happened is that I got complications of diabetes, because I've been diabetic for more than 20 years, but because of the poor lifestyle choices, I happened now to have developed some complications, and my doctors, being concerned, chose to allow me to get into the ketogenic diet. So tonight I want to talk about the ketogenic diet, and something exciting is coming up. I'm going to be cooking. So I'm cooking some vegetables, I'm cooking some habanero, I'm cooking some courgette, I'm cooking some broccoli, some cauliflower, and I'm also going to be marinating some very fatty steak. And just to show you that it's not necessarily an expensive diet as most people think. This is a diet that is manageable. All that we need to do is to keep an open mind about the diet. So stay with me, my viewers. I'm going to be shifting. I am alone in the house. I don't have a wife, and my son is not here with me to do the recording for me. I'm going to be shifting from the living room into the kitchen. Living room into the kitchen, because now what I'm doing is I'm preparing a ketogenic meal. And I'm going to run you through the process. You need to try and see the post that I had put before, where I had talked about the entire menu, what is on the entire menu. Kindly try and look at it, because if we try run through everything, we might be here until midnight, and we don't have that time because tomorrow we have to go to work. So allow me now to shift to the kitchen. We're going to move to the kitchen now. Sorry, let me just carry my phone with me. Sorry for that small accident. I'm not having someone to help me do the recording, but now we are in the kitchen. So I need to flip the camera. Allow me to flip the camera. I need to turn the camera around so that you can see what is there. Excuse me for the poor lighting quality on the tablet, because it may not have the best kind of lighting, but kindly excuse me for that. So there you can see the olive oil that I'm going to be using for cooking. We also have apple cider vinegar that I'm going to use for the marinade, black pepper, coriander, which I'll also use. Mombi says hello, hello Mombi. Coriander, I'm using that for marinating, paprika for marinade, garlic powder, and then I also have the Himalayan pink salt there, okay? And one thing that I need to add from my top list there, from what is up there, is the Bragg's Nutritional Yeast. We need to add the Nutritional Yeast, because that is a very, very important source of protein for people who are into vegetarian diets or into low carbohydrate diets. Bragg's Nutritional Yeast is very, very important for what we're going to do. We have some steak there. You can see some steak which I'm going to be marinating. This is the pre-made marinade sauce, because it may take some time to prepare it, but I'll try and prepare another one. I had already made this one the day before yesterday. It has been in the fridge. It has nutritional yeast, it has garlic powder, it has coriander, black pepper, paprika, Himalayan salt, and some apple cider vinegar, and also some olive oil. So that is our marinade there. We have our food weighing scale. I told you that I'm very, very serious about my diet, to the extent where I have a food weighing scale. We have some premix of, this is black pepper and Himalayan pink salt. This one is for seasoning the macadamia nuts before I roast them in the microwave. Then this is coffee. This is Java East African blend coffee that I've been able to grind using my mill for preparation of my black coffee. I love Java coffee. They have very, very wonderful coffee. You should go there and get some coffee beans from Java. Those guys are marvelous, I tell you. Then here we have the steak that I'm going to be cooking. I know this other one I'm going to marinate it for you, but this one I marinated the day before yesterday. What you'll realize with any kind of steak that you marinate, the longer it stays in the marinade. Oh, we are back. We're back. Sorry, we had lost the connection, but we are back. Sue Kimwaki says hello. Hello, Sue. That's my my grill pan, cast iron pan. My wonderful Facebook friend called Munge. Munge Loved sells cast iron pans. So if you need cast iron pans, you can get that from Munge. That's my sufuria for doing the coffee. Remember, I told you I want to do some East African blend coffee. If I can just show you the coffee, that's my blender there that I'm going to be using to blend. If I can just show you the coffee, the East African blend coffee, the beans are marvelous. The beans are here. I don't know if you can see them. Those are the coffee beans that I got from Java. They are very, very nice coffee beans there. So we use that for making our coffee. I prefer coffee beans so that I can be able to grind and make my own coffee. So now, stay with me, dear viewers. I don't know, I need to try and find an angle where I can be able to record this. I need to find a good angle, and you'll excuse me today because I know it's difficult. The camera will keep moving around, but we're going to do our very, very best. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Yeah, that looks quite fine, because now we want to focus on the cooker area. Let's focus on the cooker area. Let's see how we can get that angle. I wish I had someone to help me. This is quite a challenge, but we'll try our best. There we go. So now what we are doing is I'm going to do the veggies, and also now start now I'm going to do the veggies. I'm going to do the veggies now. Someone says Fungua YouTube. Yes, I'm going to do that. Everything is done a step at a time. We have to start from somewhere. So now I am going to do the veggies. Just give me a minute and then I'll hold the camera better for you. So I'm lighting the cooker now, and all the veggies that I'm cooking, I had put them on my list. If you look at the post that I had put before this one, I had shared about the veggies that I'm cooking. So let me put on the cooker now so that we can have our veggies. And I'm also going to put on the cooker, the veggies are in the sufuria. Okay, there they are. Sorry about that. I'm also going to put on the cooker because of the meat. Remember, now we have some marinated meat that we're going to be cooking. So that's my pan there for the meat. All right, that's the veggies. I hope you can see that. And then now, yes, so I hope you can see that we have our veggies there. So if you look at the list that I had shared before, it talks about all the vegetables that I'm going to be cooking tonight. So we have the garden eggs there, we have French beans, and people who say that this is expensive. How much is a French bean in your soko, in your local market? Where do you go to your market? Do you go to City Market? Do you go to Githurai? Do you go to Ngara Market? Where do you go to buy French beans? We have French beans here, we have eggplant, we have garden eggs. You can see that is the garden egg, the white one that I've already sliced. This is the eggplant here, you can see that. You can see that eggplant. All right, we have French beans. All right, we have the bell peppers. We have also, this is courgette. Yes, there's courgette there. What else have I not told you about? I think everything is there. So the other pan is getting hot now. Remember, when you're doing your steaks, the pan has to be very, very hot. The pan has to be very, very, very hot. The pan has to be smoking hot. That is my grill pan. You can see it has the lines. It has beautiful lines out there. This camera is so horrible. I need to get a better camera for recording. So you can see the pan is getting hot because I need to do the steak. You can see there's some steak there that is already marinated. It was in the fridge. That has been wrapped. So I need to cook that in my grill pan, right? And then I'm also going to I need to put on my birika now here because I need to prepare my black coffee. As I had indicated to you before, the Java House blend, the Java House blend coffee, that is the one there. So we're going to prepare some coffee. So the burgers are getting ready. The broccoli and the cauliflower is ready. It is here. I had pre-cooked it, but I'm going to warm it again. So what I'm trying to explain to you and to show you is that this diet is manageable. These are things that are available in the market. We have hawkers in town who sell broccoli and cauliflower. You can buy a piece at 50 shillings. I'm telling you. I think we are back on. So now the veggies are cooking. Excuse the poor network connection. The veggies are preparing there. So I have my veggies. I just need to reduce the heat because I don't want to cook them too much. And I need to buy a wok pan. Somebody told me, Munge, you need a wok pan. I need to get a wok pan for cooking my veggies. So you can see the broccoli and the cauliflower is ready. The steak pan is getting hot. It needs to be very, very hot before we can put in the meat. Then my avocado is there. I had already sliced my avocado. You can see that there. I had cut it up. Remember, this meal, I am preparing it for morning because I eat one meal a day. I'm not going to eat tonight. All these things you're seeing, I'm doing them because of it's a meal prep for morning, all right? So I'm not preparing the meal to eat at night. I don't eat at night at all. I don't eat at night. And even when I'm not doing OMAD, the last time I eat is 2 p.m. So you need to realize that I'm preparing this meal for morning. I need to be up very early in the morning because we have a shoot tomorrow at Karura. Susan Nyokabi is saying, thank you for this. Thank you, my dear sister. The steak pan is still getting hot. You know, it needs to be smoking hot before you can put in the steak in it. And as we had said before, all those things you can see there, the apple cider vinegar, the olive oil, the black pepper, coriander, paprika, garlic powder, the chili, the Himalayan pink salt, the Bragg's Nutritional Yeast, all these things are the ones that are found in this marinade. What oil did you use for your veggies? Thank you, Susan. Susan, I'm using this extra virgin oil. I know I had bought the fat from Morendat, but I've not yet had time to have it rendered because it needs at least 4 hours to render, to prepare the fat. The cooking fat for it to render needs to be cooked for at least 4 hours. So I will not be able to use that fat that I had indicated to you on Sunday. I will take it to my butcher friend Maura and ask him to render it into fat, because if I use my gas, my dear, gas yangu itaisha yote. So I don't want to finish my gas. So as we had said, now these are all the condiments I'm using for preparation. Behind there is garlic. I know you're wondering, why does Munge have garlic? That garlic, I use it for blending. I blend that garlic into some kind of juice. I mix it with water and make juice that I take every single morning. So every morning when I wake up, I have to take a spoon of apple cider vinegar. That is the Denigris apple cider vinegar there with some water. That is about 500 ml. And then I also have to take garlic water, which I blend garlic and water into some kind of juice and take about 200 ml. Now, the caution here is, if you want to do the same things I'm doing, you need to first of all sit with me. Buy me coffee. Take me to Java. We have coffee. Java doesn't have very expensive coffee. And the only thing anyway I'll take is coffee. I'll not take anything. I'll not take my steaks, my sandwiches. So usifikiria ati Munge ni jama expensive. No. Me, I only take 1 meal a day. So, nikiwa umeniita tuende Java, I'll not take more than a cup of coffee. All I'll take is a cup of coffee for 170 shillings. kaa na mimi Java, tukae chini tuongee. Please don't copy paste what I'm doing without knowing what level of keto or OMAD I am on. It is dangerous to just copy paste a ketogenic diet without speaking to somebody who is well conversant with the diet and to guide you. Are you on the weight loss plan? Are you on the maintenance of weight plan? Are you on the muscle building plan? Because all the plans that are there on the ketogenic diet are different. So now I want to put on the steak into the pan because the pan is hot and it is smoking, and then we can now go and sit. So allow me, my dear viewers, let me flip the camera. Well, that is kind of difficult, but it's the best I can do for now. So allow me now to place the steak into the pan. It is very, very hot. Our broccoli is there and cauliflower, you can see that it's ready. Yeah, I don't like it cooked for too long. Broccoli and cauliflower there. The veggies here, they're almost ready. Yeah, I need to reduce the heat. I don't like vegetables which are cooked too much. So now what I'm doing, sawa, tunaenda kunywa kahawa next week. Yes, buy me coffee at Java. And then we sit and then we discuss keto diet. Don't copy paste things from the internet. They can really mess you up. I've done ketogenic diet for more than, for almost 2 years now, and I know what I'm talking about. Kuna watu wanafikiria, mambo ya keto coach me staki, I'll go research on the internet and do. I'll not go see any doctor. Where? Mimi nakwambia nimepitia maneno. I know what I'm talking about when I say you need to sit with a keto coach. Vitu zinaweza kukurarukia vibaya sana. So here goes my steak. Can you see that steak already marinated there? Very well marinated for the last 2 days. Sasa imeshika marinade kabisa. Unaiona hiyo ndio steak naekelea kwa steak grill pan. You can hear the sizzling sound. The sizzling sound on the steak pan. Na hii itatokea vizuri kabisa. Alright? So don't worry. Kuna mtu ameniambia, naona my dear friend Sarah. You know Sarah Michiro, she's like my mother. My mother is called Sarah. Sarah ananiambia nifungue YouTube. Mimi nafungua hivi karibuni. I'm going to open very soon. I'll open a YouTube channel, and I'll also have my friend. I think I have a friend called Timothy. He is my neighbor. Nitamwambia Timo kuja unisaidia kurecord bana. Hii mboga ni kama imeiva. Me, I don't like overcooked vegetables. The burgers must be ready by now. French beans, garden eggs, eggplants, no? Hizi imeiva. Burgers should never be overcooked. Na steak ndio imeiva. The next thing we're going to do, we are going to mill the coffee. I'm going to mill the coffee. Although I have some coffee ready, is there really any need to mill? I mean, milling, you know, everyone knows how to mill coffee. So we really don't have to mill coffee per se. Sorry about the connection. The connection keeps disappearing. Shan Mwesh says, oh Munge, sasa tufungue YouTube channel. Yes. I am going to open a YouTube channel. Mboga iko tayari. Our burgers are there. French beans, eggplants, garden eggs. Hizo zimeiva. We are ready. Broccoli iko tayari hapo na cauliflower. Alright? And can you imagine all these burgers I have made? They're going to last me at least 4 days. Hizi mboga zote umeona. Ile nyama mimi nakula, I eat only once per day. Sorry, it's got so much chili inanichoma kwa throat. Me, I like pilipili. Mimi ni kama mwindi. By the way, I tell people I have different tribes. Naambianga watu mimi ni Msomali because I walk long distance. Mimi ni Masai because when I cook a steak, I like it when it's pink inside. Sipendangi ile imeiva sana. So now what I want to do, I want to make coffee. Okay? Remember, I'm making this meal for asubuhi. I don't eat at night. Sasa nyinyi ambao mnakula usiku mnapatana na mtu ambaye hakulangi usiku. Me, I eat once per day. Only one meal. So msiseme hii diet ni expensive. Hata ukienda Rwanda kuna watu wanakulanga 1 meal per day. Sasa hii ni kahawa and I love the smell of Java coffee. Hii kitu inanukia bana. Karibu niweke kama perfume. Ati wewe ni Masai. Ndio Gracie, mimi ni Masai. Mimi ni Walalo na mimi ni Muhindi. Because Muhindi kwa sababu mimi napenda pilipili, vitu kali sana, very hot stuff. Hapa by the way I'm doing coffee now. I love very very hot stuff. So hapa ni kahawa hiyo ya beans. Me I love coffee. I love the smell of coffee. Mi napenda kahawa sana. Multinational. Nas Margaret Gitonga anasema huyu jamani multinational. Kabisa mi ni multinational. Sasa mi napenda nini? Napenda, unaona hii steak yangu hii napika hapa. Hii steak, can you see? It is on the pan. Mi napenda ikiwa red ndani. Pink ama red. I don't like ati well done. Wanye ninyi watu wa well done, Cynthia Wakonyo, I'm so impressed. Thank you. Banis Mosonik karibu. Sasa mi nakwambia mi I don't like well done. Kama unaenda kwa restaurant itisha medium rare bana ama rare. Usiitishe well done. Well done siitishe kuku wewe. Wewe na wewe ni mimi. So we are doing coffee here. I think we are back. Sorry for that. The connection. Please, I need these classes. I would like to know how to cook. You're doing awesome. Thank you, Shan. So sahi nachanganya broccoli na hizo zingine. The reason why I cooked the broccoli separate from the other veggies is because I like them in kwanza. Kahawa keeps some of us alive. Java are the champions. Thank you, Nyokabi. Maze, I love Java coffee. I really, really love their coffee. So I've told you guys, kama unataka kujua mambo ya keto diet bana, kaa na mimi. Yeah? So guys, sorry, the connection keeps buffering, but I'm trying to do my best. Kahawa keeps some of us alive. Thank you, Susan. Thank you so much. Right? So the mbogas are ready. I've mixed the broccoli and the cauliflower with the rest of the stuff there. I'm sorted for the next 3 days. Guys, me I'm sorted. Mboga zangu ziko tayari hapo. Si ndio? Kahawa is boiling there. Steak ndio hiyo it's sizzling. You can scare that. Actually what I want to do now is add some butter. Kwa hii steak naongeza nini? KCC butter. Makes it very very sweet and very very soft. Sawa sawa? Mimi nakwambia mimi ni full ketogenic diet. Napika na mafuta ya butter. Mimi situmiangi hapa, hakuna kwangu hapa. I'll flip the camera. Here there is no cooking oil at sijui lina sunflower oil, I don't know what. Sijui Elianto nini. Hizo mimi situmiangi. You see, I'm using butter for cooking. This KCC butter. Look at these guys should pay me. I'm advertising them. So here I'm doing my steak with butter. It's got a lot of chili, so it's really nafanya nyumba inuke asijui. You can imagine how my house is smelling. My house is smelling of chilies, and it's also smelling of coffee. So you can imagine. Hiyo combinations ni noma. Hii kitchen inanuka chilies na inanuka nini? Inanuka coffee. So, kesho I have to be up early. I have to wake up by 3 tomorrow. Do my Bible study, do my prayer, and then I have to be at Karura by 6. Tomorrow we have a walk, a serious walk with my doctor and also a few other friends. You're going to learn about it later on. So here my steak, I put some butter. Then I want to... guys, I'm really sorry. My internet keeps buffering. So yes, you see I put some butter in the steak. And I had put some olive oil first. And you know, remember this is a marinated steak. Right? It has been marinated for at least 2 days. So now what I want to do is to get some of that butter and do some basting, okay? So now what I'm doing is I'm basting the steak. Okay? So remember this steak has what? It has marinade, and that marinade has olive oil, and then when I put it in the pan it had olive oil, and then I added what? I added butter. So the steak also has butter, and the butter is really gonna soften it. So remember, I don't like very well done steak. So what am I gonna do? I'm now gonna flip it over. Alright? It's very soft. Very soft. I wish you guys could come and taste this steak. Me, I love soft steak. And remember, it has ACV, it has apple cider vinegar as well. See? Look at that. Look at that steak. Look at those lines. Look at those beautiful lines on that steak. Look at that. Tell me you don't love this kind of steak. Nasemanga, me, I want well done steak. Where? Ati unaenda kwa restaurant unaitisha well done steak. Itisha medium rare bwana. Kwanza my friend Samtai Chege. Watu wa ebu one guys not to be asking for sijui well done steak. Well done steak hiyo ni ya nini? No. And that's why me I say mimi ni Masai because nakulanga nyama iko na red ndani. Sultan de Lech brought after jiko bana. Wacha na hii story ya jikoni. Nilizoea kitchen sada hadi nowadays I always feel well, Sultan, me I love cooking bana. Me I love cooking. Mi napenda kupika sana. Cooking is my passion. Mi napenda kupika sana. Umeona vile hiyo steak imetokea smart? Can you see those lines? Check those lines. Check those burn marks. Check those grill marks bana. I'm telling you, hii hata Chef Gordon Ramsay akiona sijui atanipatia marks ngapi. Bana nipigieni makofi bana. Look at that steak. Look at how nice it looks, huh? Look at that. The longer you marinate a steak, the better it is for you. So let me do some more basting on it. Let me baste it a bit more. Remember the basting, I'm using some butter. I don't have rosemary and thyme and all that. I could have had that. I mean, I could have done that as well, but I don't have it. So now remember, what did I tell you? I told you about garlic, right? And why do I have this kind of garlic that is pre-packed like this? So I get garlic and then sometimes I do it myself. Other times I get somebody to help me. Other times I buy it from the market when it's like this. This is a diuretic, all right? When you're on a low carbohydrate diet, you may need something that removes excess water from your body. And so what I do is I crush this garlic and I blend it. I'm going to blend it. My blender is here. I'm going to blend it and turn it into some juice. So I'm going to have garlic juice. It's very, very curly and very concentrated. So I don't take a lot. Mombi, Eric Munyase Chef, come and see how well this guy cooks. Thank you. So now, all right, guys, I must apologize for the poor Safaricom connection. So now the coffee is ready. Our coffee is ready. Our burgers are ready there. All right. The steak is almost ready. Remember I told you I don't cook my steak for more than 10 minutes. My steak is done within 10 minutes. And now we are basting it. We are basting it with what? With butter. Butter softens the steak even more. It's sizzling and so lovely. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that steak. Look at that. You see that? Almost ready. Najua kuna mtu naweza pikia hii steak yangu waseme, "Mimi sitakula hiyo. Siwezi kula kitu inaonesha damu." You don't know where ujui utamu ya steak bana. So I think my coffee is ready now. Let's see. Almost ready. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do what we call macadamia nuts. So I'm going to roast some macadamia nuts. Remember, we may not have had time to do everything, but at least you've seen the veggies. The veggies are there. The veggies are ready. Yeah, the veggies, the broccoli, the cauliflower, the eggplant, all of these are ready. They are here. The French beans, hizo zimeiva, ziko sawa. All right? They are ready there. Okay? The burgers are ready. So now what we are doing is we are making the steak. The coffee is ready. So I want to blend what? The garlic into some juice. And then I'm also going to be roasting some macadamia nuts so that you can learn how to roast some macadamia nuts. And if you need to buy macadamia nuts, I can sell you some. Side chat me, call me. I always give my number. My number is 0700 000 797. So now let me get the macadamia nuts. I think my coffee should be ready now. Coffee is off. Macadamia nuts. I have a lot of jars behind the cooker. So many, as in I need a bigger kitchen. I was telling my friends the other day, when you're going to buy, I'm a real estate agent. So when people are buying houses, you'll see the ladies are the ones who come and say, "Oh, the kitchen is too small, so we can't take this house," or if they want to rent. Now me, I'm becoming like those ladies who say, "I can't take this house because what? The kitchen is too small." So now nimerealize kitchen yangu ni dogo. Kwa sababu hii ni 6 burner. Unaona ile space iko hapa ni dogo. What I have to do, I have to get into a bigger house and then set up a nice camera in the house so that when I'm doing my YouTube channel, because now Sarah has said I open a YouTube channel, Sarah, my mother, has said I open a YouTube channel. Sarah Michiro, thank you, I'll open a YouTube channel. And also, I think Shan said, Nifungua YouTube channel. Yes, I want to open a YouTube channel. Oh, nyama imeiva. So the meat is ready now. It's been basted enough. Awesomely cooked, awesomely cooked. Well, well, the lines are just amazing. I just love the way it has come out. I love the way it has come out. This thing is just, it's mwah. All right. So I'll take photos for you and show you what I've done. But now what I want to do is I want to do the macadamia nuts. So what we are going to do now is we are going to measure about 100 grams of this. Not 100, sorry, but 60 grams, because I take 30 grams of macadamia nuts per day. So now I have the nuts these are raw macadamia nuts. I have my weighing scale on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh 60 grams of macadamia nuts. Let me not use move the camera, because if I move it, we're going to have a problem. So I'm weighing 60 grams of macadamia nuts, all right? Yes, so friends, here we go. That's on my weighing scale. It's 60 grams of macadamia nuts. All right, that is my weighing scale. I have measured 60 grams of macadamia nuts. $60 grams of macadamia nuts. Now I'm going to show you how to prepare the macadamia nuts, because I roast them myself. When I buy raw macadamia nuts, the next thing I do is I'm going to roast them. If you have any questions for me, I would like you to inbox me, or you can comment on the video so that I can answer you or respond to you, but you'll allow me some time, because you can see now, after all this cooking, I have to wash the dishes. I don't like leaving my house dirty. I like being neat. I like being tidy. So now what I need to do is I need to, this steak, oh my God, it's just, I love it. I'm not praising myself, but I love the way it has come out. And I think Chef Gordon Ramsay would love this as well. So remember, we are blending juice, we are blending garlic juice, and I'm also going to be doing what? I'm also going to be roasting macadamia nuts, okay? Yeah, so keep it locked over here. So now, where are we? We are at the juice. So now let's open the garlic, right? Remember, this is juice that I take every single morning. And why do I take it? It helps with the digestive issues. People who are diabetic or in diabetic remission will tell you sometimes they feel bloated. When they eat food, they feel like the food is retained in the stomach, and it takes a long time to get it. Show us the steak. Oh, Gracie, the steak is here. Can you see it? Look at that. Look at the steak. It's ready. It's still sizzling. All right? Grace Mwangi, can you see the steak? That is. Do you want me to flip it over for you? Here imeshaiva. There you go. All right. That's the steak. Okay. That's just 250 grams of steak that I've been able to prepare tonight. So a bit of basting with the butter there. It's done. So now I need to blend some garlic juice. All right? We may not be able to comprehensively cover everything today because of the challenges of recording the video myself and doing the meal, but soon I'll have the logistics on how. Grace says, Yami, thank you so much, my dear sister. I'll have the logistics on how to be doing the videos and to take as short time as possible so that I'm able to educate you, because my key goal is to do education. So that's my blender there. I have two blenders. One is for blending bullet coffee. This one is for blending garlic and ginger, because I blend garlic and ginger and I drink that juice every morning because it helps me with digestive issues. So I'll put in some garlic there. Yeah, that is garlic, you can see. That's garlic over there. Then I'm going to get some water, All right, I have some water here. All right, then I'll put it into the blender. Not too much water. I think the blender has something for measuring. All right, we are going to use the other blender. This one seems to have some kind of challenge. Let me just use the other blender. We'll use this one because anyway, even garlic can be used in coffee. So I'll just put that there into the other blender. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to blend this and get some garlic juice. All right. I need to add some water because if it's too concentrated, remember this can actually have some acidity, some kind of, it will give you some kind of reflux. Garlic inakuanga noma sana. Mimi ni kama Wahindi vile wanapenda kukula garlic. Ya Milisha Suki Mwaki, thank you. So let's blend the garlic now. Right? I'm blending the garlic. Alright, there it goes. Let me flip the camera. We are blending garlic there. Alright? And I'll explain to you why I need to have blended garlic. That's the steak over there. Okay, still basted with butter. That's the coffee. And those are the veggies. The veggies are ready. The veggies are ready. And out there we have the macadamia. Soon I'm going to be doing the macadamia. So that is the garlic. That is the garlic. And I told you why I need to have the juice. Right? I told you the reason why the juice is important. I'm trying to get a good position for this tablet so that it doesn't give us stress. So don't mind the way we keep flipping the camera and all that. So I think that's a bit better. So the garlic, as I mentioned to you, garlic juice helps with digestive issues, especially if you're on a low-carb diet, or if you have high blood pressure, you may consider taking garlic. But please, a word of caution, if you want to take garlic juice, speak to your doctor first, because if you're taking blood pressure medication and then you take garlic, the pressure plus the garlic plus the medication may really make your pressure go down. So you need to talk to your doctor and ask them for permission to take the garlic juice, because it's inakuanga very, very conk. Sometimes if you take too much, it will give you some kind of dizziness or lightheadedness. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So me, I always like cautioning my friends and viewers. There are things I do, but I pass them through my doctor first. The other day I told my doctor, Dr. Katambo, I like to take garlic juice plus ginger juice. Is it okay? Nikamwambia how it helps me, akasema iko sawa. So for me, it works for me. If you want it to work for you, speak to your doctor first. So now our garlic juice iko tayari. Shai blend, okay? Garlic iko sawa. Now I want to show you how I prepare the macadamia nuts. In your solution, in your ikona pink salt, Himalayan pink salt, we have that here, all right? And we also have black pepper here. So this is about 150 to 180 ml of water, or 200, not too much water, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this container into the microwave just to warm it a bit. I had used it in the morning and I want to reuse it. So this is water that has pink salt and it also has black pepper. So what I want to prepare is macadamia nuts. I want to show you how I roast macadamia nuts, yeah? So keep it locked so that I can show you. So I'm going to warm it just a bit, and then I will put the macadamia nuts inside that water, all right? So let's warm it for about 2 minutes or so, because again, if it's too hot, the macadamias will not be hard after we've roasted them. And the method of roasting the macadamias, I'm going to roast them in the microwave. I know I can use the oven, but it's too complicated right now. We don't have enough time. I'm going to use the microwave to do the marination, to do the, what do we call it? To do the roasting. So our garlic juice is ready. Here it is. Very, very conk. Unaona garlic juice, kuna watu wanakunywanga garlic. There are some crazy guys in this world like Washira who drink garlic. So if you want to drink it, remember unakunywa kidogo, like even if you are to drink unakunywa like haifai kupita kiwango kama hii, because this thing is it's very very effective. And you know kitambo watu wa zamani walikuwa nakula garlic as a kind of medication or some kind of antibiotic. Garlic helps a lot. So ndio hiyo garlic yangu. Garlic juice, no sweetener, no nothing. Drinking it as it is, and this one is very very beneficial for me. Naipenda sana, but as you saw nilifikisha hapa, sikukunywa mingi. Garlic nikikunywa usiku haina shida. It will not spike my sugars, haitafanya sukari zangu ziende juu. It will not have any effect on my weight other than reducing my weight, which is okay. Kastek ketu kako ready, coffee yetu iko ready, boga zetu ziko ready. So let me finish the garlic juice. If you are here, I would have tasted, but some of you are already saying, yeah, how can you drink garlic juice? Ndio nimaliza. That's my garlic juice. So now we are waiting for the water to warm, and then what do? We roast the macadamias. So we are going to soak the macadamias for about a minute and a half, and then we can do what? We can roast them in the microwave. I'll show you how I'll do that. All right. So let's get out the container. Here we go. Okay. So what we're going to do now is put in the macadamia nuts that I had pre-made. There were only, how many were they? I told you there were how many? There were about 60 grams of macadamia nuts. Tutaiweka hapa. All right. Macadamia nuts ziko hapo. Ndani ya hiyo maji you can see. Then what I'm going to do is to stir, because nataka hiyo chumvi na black pepper ishike. But remember, I'm not going to keep them here for too long, because if I keep it here for too long, it will affect how they will, vile zitaiva itakuwa affected. So what have I shown you today? Nimekuonesha steak ambayo nimeshapika, nimekuonesha mboga zangu, the most important thing in the keto diet, mboga na vitu za mafuta. Vitu za mafuta kama pork steak ndio tumetengeneza leo. Nimetumia nini kupika? Olive oil na butter. So what am I trying to do? To educate you. Na nimesema if you think olive oil is expensive ama butter is expensive, ni sawa, mimi sitabishana na wewe. What you're going to do, enda Morendat, ununue fat. Ununue nini? You buy fat, you buy let me show you what is in the fridge. Nataka kuonesha nini kwa hii fridge so that you can understand what I'm telling you. Excuse me for flipping the camera just 1 minute. Enda Morendat. Unaona hiyo iko hapo chini? Can you see that? That is fat. That is fat. I showed you the other day. This is fat over here. Hizi ni French beans. That is eggplant. That is courgette. Hapo kuna maziwa ya KCC ya lactose free. Okay? This is the only milk that I take. All right? This is coconut cream. From which company? From Kentist. Coconut cream. Then this is yeast for doing my bread. I bake bread. These are olives. Hapo kuna pilipili hapo chini. Then we have some water there. Then uko chini pia unaona mamboga zingine, garden eggs, cauliflower, broccoli. So me, I'm seriously into this diet. What I'm trying to tell you, mimi niko very very serious na hii diet. Nilikuwa na mchezo zamani lakini siku hizi sina mchezo. Hapa kuna pork, okay? Then there we have pork sausages. Chini yake kuna steak ambayo imewekwa hapo frozen. So it might freeze for another 2 weeks or so. Hapo pia kuna marinated pork steak. So what I'm trying to show you is, yes, people might say it is expensive, but when you have bought like this, unaweza jipanga, because if you're taking 1 meal a day, you are able to portion yourself and think about how you can distribute this meal to last you a whole month. Are we together? This meal can even last you a whole month. Na kuna watu wanasema, Munge, yes, but what if I have a family? Naelewa, you could have a family, yes? You could have a family and then you say, oh, if I have a family, it is expensive to be on the ketogenic diet. Nakuelewa, but I know there are many people who argue that. Sorry, the camera is giving us a challenge. kuna watu wanaargue wanasema, Munge, come on, this thing is expensive. How do you expect me to feed my family and also be on such a diet? The thing is this, I always ask people, what is cheaper? Treating a lifestyle disease and weight complications, or what is cheaper? Treating the lifestyle disease or complications, or managing it from the onset? Like me now, the good thing is that the doctor intervention on the diabetes condition that I was suffering from was done early enough, so that in essence I didn't get into very, very severe complications. Because had we waited any further, had we stayed and said, oh, it's not too bad, as in hajapoteza mguu, he doesn't need amputation, so we can forget about it, it could have been worse. So if you intervene before it's too late, it is better. Because some people come and ask me, now I don't have sina macho imepotea juu ya skari, ama oh, my feet are burning, I have neuropathy. Munge, what can I do now? Sometimes it's very difficult when the complications have set in, and now it has become a case of a decision has to be made by a doctor. Should we amputate his feet? Or you go for surgery for your eye, and then things go haywire for you, you lose sight. So what I'm trying to say is, we need to rethink how we look at dieting. We need to rethink it, because in the long run, dieting will actually be cheaper for us than the medications. I want to be honest with you. Before I started this keto journey, I used to spend 7,000 shillings a month, yeah, on the strips for my. Let me get the strips from the bedroom. Give me 1 minute. Huh? Nataka uangalie hii kitu. This is something very, very important for people who are diabetic. This is a blood glucose meter. This is the stick for pricking, and these are the pricks. And then there is something called the strips that we put into the meter to be able to read your sugar levels. So I have to buy strips every month. Okay, I used to buy strips for about 1,400 shillings. Then I was on something called Amaril. Amaril M is a diabetic drug, and each packet costs about 1,200 or 1,200 shillings or so, because each drug is 39 shillings. I was on another one called Glucophage, which costs about 10 shillings per tablet. Then I was also on Lipita for cholesterol. I was also on atorvastatin for cholesterol. I was also on a drug for my thyroid. So if you add all those costs, they were coming to almost 7,000 shillings. And then I was a very lazy boy, because I used to love drinking, kwenda out all the time. So unaenda kukunywa, so you don't even do any housework. Unaleta tu house girl wa kusafishia nyumba. When you are staying in a small house like this one, why do you need to bring in a house girl? So you see, even my thinking was a bit twisted. That money I was spending on medication, plus spending it on the house girl, si ningesave nifanye nayo kitu ingine, because the house girl is 1,000 shillings per week. That is 4,000 a month. Hizo madrugs na hizi strips za diabetes kupima sukari, they are coming to 7,000. 7,000 plus 4,000 is 11,000. Imagine if you can save 11,000 just because you have sat with your doctor and you have agreed that I am going to change my ways and I'm going to change my diet. Lakini watu wanasema nini? Munge wacha. Carbohydrates are cheap. Chapo ni 20 bob. Broccoli sijui ni so kwa mahuka. Tau. I can't argue with you, because now if you want to eat chapati, hiyo ndio itakuongezea weight. It has been proven, my dear friends, weight does not come from eating fatty food. Weight comes from carbohydrates. Sasa wewe ukikula mandazi, and if you eat chapos and you eat ugali and rice because it's cheap and it's the only meal you can afford, then you are saying I'm surviving on less than $1 per day. I don't know how to help you now, because it has been proven that you can actually have a ketogenic meal. Even unaona hii mayai, wacha nikuoneshe. Can you see these eggs which are here? Si ununue mayai, kuna mahali wanauza mayai na 10 bob. Nunua mayai, yeah, get a tomato, get an onion, and you prepare kachumbari. Mayai kama 3 boiled. If you can boil 3 eggs, boil 3 eggs, okay? Then you get tomato, all right? Then you get an onion. Do kachumbari and add an avocado. How much is avocado? Huh? Avocado ndio hii. Avocado hata kuna zingine zinauzwa 20 bob. Enda Githurai, tumana Githurai. Stop giving excuses and denting your own health. Wacha kupeana my excuse ati dieting ni expensive, ati hauna time ya exercise. My friend, when these things catch up with you, wakati ugonjwa itaanza kukushika na kukukimbiza, that's when you'll remember a guy called Munge who was so passionate. Alikuwa anashinda Facebook. Kwanza watu wananiulizanga, you have nothing better to do, hauna kazi ya kufanya. The other day I walked 77 kilometers. Someone told me you are very idle. Nikasema ni sawa. Kuna watu hawaelewi what I'm doing na mission yangu ni nini. Mimi sitashinda nikijibizana na watu, because some people, if you start throwing words back and forth with them, even people will wonder, now hapa ni nani mwerevu na ni nani mjinga. So you just keep quiet, because me, I know what I'm doing. I have seen the change in my own life, the weight loss. So sorry for that, it had buffered again. The weight loss that has occasioned in the last 1.5 years. Other than the weight loss, sorry, I need the macadamias. Remember we said we cannot hatuwezi nini for too long. We cannot soak them for too long. I had almost forgotten about that. So wacha nitoe maneno hapa, because the macadamias need to go to the microwave now. Sorry for that. The macadamias had been soaked in black pepper and Himalayan pink salt. So here they are. Okay, those are the macadamias. Unaweka kwa hiyo plastic. Make sure that it is enough. The plastic has enough space to hold the entire package of the macadamias. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that into the microwave. The macadamias are there. You can see they are soaked with black pepper and Himalayan salt. I'm going to put that into the microwave, and I'm going to roast them for 8 minutes or 7 minutes, but in intervals of 1 minute each. Unaweka 1 minute, unatoa, unarudisha. 1 minute, unatoa, unarudisha. Reason being, ukiweka continuous for 8 minutes, zitachomeka ziharibike. Na utasikia hizo njugu zimeharibika, they'll be very, very tasteless. So now I'm putting on the microwave. I'm doing the first minute will be 1 minute and 30 seconds. The second minute will be 1 minute. Tutaendelea hivyo. So what I'm trying to say is, everybody argues that this diet is too expensive. Munge, wacha maneno yako. Do you know how much money I make in a day for you to tell me keto, ati go keto, go keto? Keto is not expensive. If you consider the amount of money people who are diabetic, people who have weight complications spend in the hospital, if you consider the amount of money that they spend, if you consider the fact that medication has side effects. Na mimi sitaki kusema, I don't want anyone to say that I have told guys to stop taking medication. Let's go and sit now, because everything is ready. Hakuna kitu haiko tayari. Garlic ndio hiyo iko hapo. The garlic is there. Alright, everything is there. Let me flip the camera for 1 minute and then we go to the living room. So everything you can see is ready. I had told you about the steak. I had told you about the garlic. The avocado is there that has been cut up. The garlic, we had already done the juice. You saw me drinking it. The marinade is there. All the condiments for the marinade are there. In the microwave there, we have the macadamia nuts, which I'm roasting. And I had told you, I will tell you how to roast them. The steak is ready. Iko hapo. Umeiona ndio hiyo. The coffee is ready. So let's go and sit now. So basically what I'm saying, let me flip the camera. What I'm saying is, now let's talk about the key thing why I was talking to guys today. People say the diet is expensive, all right? But I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you today, because if you consider the side effects of some of these medications that we take because of lifestyle diseases, some of us buy the drugs. We never get educated on the side effects of those drugs. Today I saw someone writing on a diabetes group about something called neuropathy. She said that she has been on diabetes medications for a very long time, but her feet give her a problem because she's not able to sleep well. She gets pins and needles on her feet. So what does this mean? What brings pins and needles on diabetic patients? That is something that is brought about by deficiency of B complex vitamins, B12, and that is brought about when you take one diabetic drug called glucophage. So if you need to know that when you're taking glucophage as a diabetic patient, one of the side effects is that you may develop neuropathy. Neuropathy is when you hear someone diabetic saying they are feeling tingling on their feet, they are feeling numbness, their nerves have issues. So you need to be careful as well. So you may rely so much on the diabetic drugs because the doctor has told you so, but what about your lifestyle changes? Are you exercising? Are you taking good care of yourself? Are you just taking carbohydrates because they are cheap? Be very careful. Yes, we are back on. So what I'm trying to say is, I want you to reconsider the thinking that dieting is expensive. Relook that thinking, rethink it, because I have shown you the vegetables that I have there. I have told you those veggies will take me for 4 good days. I have bought those vegetables, they'll take me 4 good days. Haya, nimenunua nyama. Okay? Nyama City Market ni 500. Ya nguruwe ama hata ya ng'ombe unaweza nunua na 500. Nimekuambia ukienda kununua nyama, you choose the fattiest part of the meat. Then you divide it into portions. You can divide it into 4 portions. Then you say 1 portion per day unakula nyama. You don't need too much protein every day. The rest of the day you can do some veggies and some fruits. But what fruits? Call me for a meeting. We sit down together. I will guide you on the ketogenic diet. Because a lot of you, what you need is a keto coach. Na mimi naelewa mambo ya keto. Na mimi siwezi kuanzisha mtu kumweka kwa ketogenic diet bila yeye kupitia daktari kwanza. Kwanza aone daktari, apimwe, ndiye daktari aseme kama anaweza ingia diet ama hawezi ingia. Mimi mwenyewe nilipimwa na daktari. Sikuenda kujiingiza ati kusoma vitu kwa internet then I started the diet. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm willing to help you. I'm willing to coach you and mentor you. But you call me for coffee at Java. I told you coffee is 170. Sasa kama you can't afford 170, me, I don't know. I don't know how I can assist, because I just want us to sit in a place where it's quiet. We are able to talk. Hata kama ni Greenview coffee is I think 70 bob. Black coffee. Ama G&R. Ni sawa tu. We niite hapo tukae chini tuongee. Me, I'll not eat anything because I eat in the morning and I'm done. When I eat, I'm done. Joyce Kimani, does it have to be red meat always? You can do chicken, you can do pork. Pork is white meat. You can do fish. It depends on you. It's your preference. But you also need guidance on what amount of protein you need to take per day. So don't overdo the protein. Usikule protein mingi sana. But then it depends on what level of keto you are. Like I said before, are you on the weight loss part? Are you on the muscle building part? Or are you on the maintenance part? So we need to differentiate. And that's why I said you need a coach to guide you. So guys, I've said call me for coffee if you need guidance. I will not give you a meal plan on WhatsApp. I will not give you a meal plan unless we have sat and talked. Mimi siwezi kuenda kuingiza mtu kwa shida, haelewi ni nini anafanya, siku moja aseme Munge alinipatia diet, nimeshikwa na kizunguzungu, nimeanguka. Side effects za keto ni mingi na benefits pia ni mingi, but unafaa uelewe what you are doing, and you need to be guided by someone who is well versed with the diet. Don't go reading from the internet, you pick things na we hujui ni nini hao watu wamepitia. Nakwambia nimepitia kitu for 1.5 years. So I've said, yes, ask me for a meal plan, but first we sit together and we talk. I will guide you. Tukae chini tuongee, nitakusaidia. So I know I've taken a lot of time. 1 hour has gone. Tomorrow is work. I need to wash my dishes. I need to be up at 3. I'm going to Karura tomorrow for a walk. Guys, I love you all so much. I have demonstrated to you how I cook. I am a bachelor. Najipikia mwenyewe. Keto is a very simple diet, but you need to understand what you're doing and the reason why you're doing what you're doing. So I'm willing to guide you. Dolph anasema nangojea ufungue tu hoteli. Mimi nitafungua very soon. I'll open. Mungu, God is on my side. I will open because I'm passionate about what I'm doing. Hata mikate nitakuwa nawauzia very soon. Me, I love baking. I bake bread. Mikate nitakuwa nawauzia macadamia nuts, nawauzia almond nuts, nawauzia hizo vitu low carb zote, mimi nitawauzia zote. Hata grocery nitafungua. So guys, I love you. I'm passionate about what I'm doing. I'm passionate about ketogenic diet. I'm passionate about walking, my long walks. So guys, God bless you so much. I have to end the broadcast. Nimewaonesha steak, wale walikuja late. Nimewaonesha mboga vile nimepika, nimewaonesha macadamia, nimewaonesha marinade. It's too sad that I couldn't do everything at one time, but hizi videos zitakuwa na YouTube nitafungua. Thank you so much. I love you all. God bless you. If you have any questions, call me on 0700 000 797. That is 0700 000 797. Inbox me. Give me a WhatsApp. When you WhatsApp me, tell me who you are, tell me how I can assist you, na nitakusaidia. Na wapenda nyote, please be healthy. Let us lose the vitambis, tukae bila vitambi yangu. I'm almost having a 6-pack kama ya my friend Marlon Lugadiru. Niko karibu kupata 6-pack. I am really working hard nipate 6-pack, but I have lost a lot of weight. Right now, as per my morning measurement, I am 23 kgs down. So weight loss is possible, but even after losing weight, you have to maintain that lost weight. So maintenance pia, you need a keto coach. Unahitaji mtu wa kucoach na kuguide on how to maintain. Because unaweza poteza and then after 1 week irudi. It has happened even to me. And that's why I'm telling you, if you walk with someone who has been on the journey, watakusaidia. Lakini wewe ukienda ukipick vitu sijui unafanya nini, wewe hata hujakunywa Himalayan pink salt, you start feeling dizzy, unaenda mahali unaanguka. I mean, you'll put yourself at risk. Yeah? So you need to understand what you're doing. So guys, I love you. I have to end the broadcast. God bless you. I love you all. We shall meet again. I shall be doing another live video soon. I love what I do and I love education. God bless you.